Hello, and welcome to Wiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiil. And no, it isn't a show about cannabis, it's a show about the almighty gaming god, Nintendo. I'm Ben.
I'm Manny.
And this is the best Nintendo podcast for news and reviews delivered straight to your hard drive. Here are this week's top Nintendo news stories. Europe snaps up 325,000 Wii consoles in just 2 days. A wireless sensor bar has already surfaced for the Wii. Nintendo to replace 3.2 million Wii wrist straps. Is the Wiimote as original as it seems? And rumours are floating around about a possible pointing device being patented by Sony. It seems the Wii launch was a huge success, as the hardcore gamers and non-gamers alike rushed to their local video game supplier to get Nintendo's latest innovation. A breathtaking 325,000 consoles were sold within the launch weekend, making it the fastest selling console in video games history. The demand for the Wii was so great that shops all over Europe had large queues forming outside for up to 3 days before the launch, and hundreds of shops opened their doors at midnight on launch day to allow gamers to get their hands on the Wii. After just one weekend on sale, shops across Europe sold out of the Wii consoles, and daily shipments are now arriving across Europe to replenish stock. A wireless sensor bar has already been manufactured and is being sold at wirelesssensorbar.com. It can be used not only with the Wii and its Wiimotes, but also with any wireless or infrared control systems. It uses the Wii standard 3 to 8 foot ideal range, is easy and quick to set up and use, has an on-off switch and red LED indicator, 48 hours of gameplay battery life, and is powered with a 9-volt battery. Check out the website for more information. And can I just confirm that is not an official Nintendo product, that is just some other company was developed that. Nintendo's innovative new controller may not be as innovative and new as it first made out to be. A small company with a patented mouse-like product believe otherwise. The company, Interlink, applied for a patent in 1997 and successfully received it back in 2005, which describes a device that is held in one hand, has a trigger, and also features something similar to the laptop mousepad. In the company's opinion, Nintendo's Wiimote is too similar to the... Sorry. This is my first time doing the news, so bear with me. Nintendo Wiimote is too similar to their device. As you can see by the description of the mouse, it does not contain any motion sensing or on-screen pointing, only a trigger on a handheld device like one of the Wiimote or on a gun. As Interlink feel that they have been cheated out of masses of earnings, they are asking for a hefty ransom. They want 3 times the assessed damages, including interest, and for all sales of the Wiimote to cease, rendering the Wii unplayable. They must really hate the Wii. Nintendo has offered to replace more than 3.2 million Wii Remote straps after users complained that the connecting cord broke too easily. Overnight, the platform holder set up a form on its American and Japanese websites, with an equivalent European service expected to follow, asking customers to provide their name, address, and console serial number, after which a replacement strap will be dispatched. Nintendo aims to begin shipping replacement straps direct to its consumers on 21st of December, and says to allow 5 to 9 days for delivery in the US and Canada. A page on the company's website also hosts a comparison photograph to help customers work out whether they need a replacement. Complaints about the strap's flimsy connection to the Wii Remote controller received widespread attention in the aftermath of the console's launch in the US, Japan, and Europe, prompting Nintendo to issue advice on how best to avoid mishap. And finally, Sony, who suffered some harsh press from hardcore gamers when they announced the tilt sensors in their PS3 remote, may be about to enrage Nintendo fanboys and the general gaming press once again. A recent patent filed by Sony states, an input device providing users with a pointing capability includes a sender portion and a receiver portion. The sender portion is adapted to be manipulated by a user to specify a target point within a target area. The sender point projects a light beam, including a pattern, onto the target area. A receiver portion includes one or more sensor units located in or near the target area. At least some of the sensor units receive a portion of the light beam, regardless of the location of the target point within the target area. The processing unit in the receiver portion analyzes the portions of the light beam received by one or more sensor units to determine an attribute of the target point. The attribute can be located or relative motion of the target point. The receiver portion may be integrated with a display device. Sounds a little complicated to me, and not as innovative as the Wiimote, but we'll have to see. I'm pretty pissed about that, but that's just my views on it. Okay, back to the show. Alright, that was a very long first news for episode 1 here. And yeah, we've just got like one announcement. We apologise for not having the show out last week on the 9th of December, but there were some technical issues and also some of the hosts couldn't make it, so yeah, that's our excuse for that. So we're gonna quickly move on to our main discussion, since we've got nothing else to announce as of yet. So yeah, our main discussion this week is, as you may have guessed, the Wii and its channels and our experiences with it and some of the games that we purchased on release. So yeah, first of all, we're going to go through each channel and basically just tell you a little bit about it, maybe some of the stuff we didn't expect to be in there, and yeah, we hope you enjoy this first main discussion. So I think we'll start with the disc channel. Now I know this sounds a bit stupid, but there are some pretty cool things on there. Yeah, when you click on it, so you got your Wii menu with all your little boxes, and the disc channel is like the first one there in the top left-hand corner, and you click on it, and then it sort of zooms in, and if you haven't got a disc in, you see a Wii disc and a GameCube disc. So you stick your let's just say you stick your Wii disc in, and then they start spinning around, the GameCube disc and the Wii disc, and the GameCube disc then vanishes, and the Wii disc sort of slots into a virtual slot on the screen. And then you get your music and your visual for the chosen game. So on Zelda, you've got the choir are in the main theme. So it's pretty cool, and I like how they've sort of put a little bit of music to it and gave it a visual instead of just pressing disc channel and you start your game. What do you reckon to it, Manny?
Yeah, I think it's good. A funny thing happened when my mate first booted up his Wii. He put in the disc and it said, please check the operations manual, and he almost had a heart attack. But the fool just put the disc in the wrong way. So.
Yeah, oh my god, so did I. It's the first time I put it in. I put the disc in the wrong way.
You'd think you'd put the label on the left-hand side, but you don't.
Yeah.
You put the label on the right-hand side, and it just seemed a bit strange. It's probably because when you set it down, when you set it down flat,
yeah,
when you put a disc in, it would be like label facing upwards. So I think that's why it's like that.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
If you get what I mean.
But it's still. I mean, when you get it out of the case, I'm left-handed, and it's pretty hard to, without touching the actual, the silver part of the disc, like to get it out and put it in the Wii. But
yeah, I'm left-handed too.
It's not a big problem.
But I'm a bit annoyed that you can't move that channel. Not really,
same.
Just a little bit. You can move everything else, but you can't move to this channel. It just stays in the left corner. Top left corner.
I don't know why that is, but I'm sure they've got a good reason for it.
Probably so you don't lose it.
Yeah. Imagine someone like putting it right at the back and then forgetting where it is. And they're like,
doesn't work. No.
Yeah. Some retard like Marty. Anyway.
Hours.
So yeah. Sorry. Straight onto the Me channel. Now, when I like first heard about this, I thought, yeah, this is really cool, and you've got the avatar creator and stuff. But when you actually go into the Me channel, there's a lot of stuff there that I didn't know about, or you wouldn't expect to be there. Like there's the me friend option, or friend me or something, and you can send your Miis to friends. And I thought you did this by sending them a message and putting your Me on the message, but you do it by actually, send.
I thought the same. When I first sent you a Me, I think, Ben, I sent you in a message and you were like, no, you got to send it through the Me channel.
And I mean that's good, because if you want to send like just random Miis without sending a message, but I think it also should be integrated into the message word as well. Another one is the Me.
I think it's got great potential though. This whole Me thing. I've heard that Animal Crossing is going to use our Miis.
Didn't I say that on our Nintendo?
It was in EGM. Yeah, you did. You predicted it in, R.I.P. Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah. So another good thing about
so if you get clothes in Animal Crossing, there's like a thing. If you get the clothes that you get in Animal Crossing, they'll transfer to your Miis. That's what I'm hearing.
Really?
I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if it's true, but yeah, that's what I've heard from Go Nintendo.
That's cool.
Yeah. That is cool.
Another cool feature of the Me channel is the Me Parade, where basically if you've added people onto your friends list on the message board, we'll talk about that a bit later on, but basically it creates like a network. So if I've got 20 people on my friends list on my Wii, any of their friends and any of their friends and any of their friends all sort of connect to like one big network, and then you can download Mii's. Or no, you don't download them; it automatically sends you them, and then you go on the Mii parade and you see them marching, and you can choose to send them to the Mii Plaza if you wish.
Really, that many? It goes from a friend to a friend to a friend.
I think it just keeps going, yeah, until it sort of stops. And can't go any further.
I thought it was just a friend's friend.
Well,
Like,
I'm
that's
assuming
how deep
it's.
it goes. That is so.
Well,
crazy.
I don't know. I'm just
Because I've been collecting, I've been grabbing Mii's from the parade, just random ones. Like my mate, he gave me his Mii, and then I saw his girlfriend on this. I grabbed his girlfriend.
All right, yeah.
Which is fine. Yeah.
It's weird because sometimes if someone sends you like, say, Manny, you sent me your Mii, and then I didn't like it, so I deleted it. I could still get it on the Mii parade, and it's like they come back for revenge sort of thing. It's like, they're all marching towards you. It's quite funny.
Yeah, that happened to me with John's Mii. He sent me 4.
Yeah, exactly. They're all
and
the
then
same.
he's got Uncle Jindy as well.
Which is a
yeah,
bit
and
sad.
I've got Wii Play. So when I play Wii Play, and there's a game where you have to spot the 2 identical Mii's, and all of John's practically look the same. So there's like 4 of them that all look the same. When I pick one and the other one, it says You get what I mean?
Oh, that's
so
like
I deleted.
a bit.
I deleted his annoying ones. Yeah.
But anyway, let's. So yeah, basically, apart from that, the Mii channel is everything that you should, if you're a Nintendo fan, expect. It's got all the, edit Mii, erase Mii, transfer Mii, so you can put them on your Wiimote. And
how many Mii's do you have now, Ben?
Oh, I've got about 30.
Yeah, same. Did you get the ones I sent you, Ali G and stuff?
I deleted a few of them because I didn't really want them, but I kept the Ali G, Mario, Luigi, and God. I kept God.
Oh yeah, God. I've got Jesus Christ as well. I'll send it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right, so moving on, the photo channel. When I first heard about this, I wasn't expecting that much. I thought, yeah, great, you can view photos on it. But then, there's the doodle thing where you can draw on them and put different, like, little... it's like a downsized version of Photoshop, basically. You can cut and edit stuff and, like, different colours, different colour pens and stuff like that. And, it's a nice little feature. And you've also got the puzzle feature. And,
That's the thing I didn't foresee with the Wii. I thought that I'd be playing Twilight Princess non-stop, when really I've been playing Twilight Princess a lot, but I've been playing Wii Sports much more, and I've been spending like an hour on the photo channel and an hour on the Mii channel here and there. I didn't expect to do that. You don't realise how long you're messing about. It's so much fun, yeah. And you can put your music on the photo channel as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Cool.
That's a really hidden. That's like a hidden feature. I mean, people say the Wii isn't multimedia, but it is just like not. It's hidden from view. Basically, it can play movies, it can play MP3s. You just have to delve to get to them. And they're good quality. They're not like downsized or anything. It's all good.
That's really cool.
So yeah, the photo channel's basically what you'd expect from it. There's just a few little things that you might not have picked up on. So yeah,
I like the way you can if you pick lips, you can like zoom out, and like if you move the Wiimote away from the screen, they get bigger, and you can position them where you want. And you can also take parts of one picture and put it onto another picture.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like a face of Link and put Mario's face on Link's face, which is quite funny, which I did to you guys.
Yes, I got that. Yeah, where are we now? We've done the Mii channel, done the photo channel, done the disc channel. We can't talk about forecast, internet, or news at the moment because they're not
non-existent at the moment.
But that's it. The Wii Shop channel. That's the only one we haven't talked about. Now this has really surprised me. It's good. It's not just a shop. It's got like lots of little. You can use a credit card to put Wii points on, and I expected it not to be done very well.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
really
all,
cool.
It's all nice and clean.
It's all seamless, and the best thing about it is the music. Oh my god. The music on the Wii Shopping channel is the greatest. I can't stop listening to it. I just put it on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also you can tie your Wii Points account to your Nintendo Europe account, because I hear that
Nintendo
soon
USA.
or Nintendo USA. I hear that soon our Stars points will be converted to Wii Points. If you want them to.
Or there may be the option to buy, like, because some people that obviously don't want the star points to be converted, but yeah.
I guess so. They don't have it in the US, I don't think, the star system.
No, they don't. They don't have any sort of reward for buying a game, which is
it's terrible.
sucks, but yeah.
But they get them early, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you know, when you first get your Wii, that's one thing. The Wiimote, it's so small. When you see it on the adverts and when you see it in all the videos and stuff, I expected it to be a lot bigger. But it's not. It's like tiny. I mean, the plus and the minus buttons are so. I mean, they're just. It's just. I like it.
It's tiny. It has a nice weight to it as well.
Yeah. It don't feel too light. It's not too heavy, is it? It's just right.
No, and the nunchuck is really light, but it's good that it's light, because I don't know. It seems like they made it so that the Wii was effortless to play. You feel so free when you're playing it.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, the nunchuck. I mean, I wasn't expecting much from that, but it's well done, isn't it? I mean,
and very comfortable. I mean, I didn't think that the Wiimote and the nunchuck would be that comfortable, but I think Nintendo have made the most comfortable controller they have ever made.
Yeah, I mean,
it's more comfortable than the GameCube. Yes, I held the GameCube controller the other day, and it just felt like something was missing.
No, but I still think that
before
Nintendo
it used to feel my
controllers,
hands. Now it doesn't.
I still think they're the most comfortable out of the lot.
Yeah, they are, but they outdone themselves with this Wiimote, because it doesn't look comfortable, but then you hold it and it just sits nicely in your hand.
Yeah. So like I said earlier, we can't do the forecast news or internet channel because they're not up yet. So we'll go into the message board now, because that's
We
the
should
only thing we haven't.
What about the virtual console, like downloading games speed and the loading screen, which I love.
Oh yeah. But before we move on then, so the loading times are really bad. For switching from page
I haven't
to page.
found it. I haven't found it that bad. It's been pretty fast for me.
Well, it takes
Maybe it's
like
internet connection.
10-20 seconds to switch from page to page.
No, mine doesn't. Mine does it instantly. But I do have trouble connecting to the internet that much because I use that USB Wi-Fi thing. For some reason, it's like it sends a signal out to catch the net, and then it stops, and then it sends another signal out a minute later. Like it's constantly searching for an internet connection, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, well, can't expect everything. I mean, it's not the Wii's built around a router, not that Wi-Fi dongle.
Yeah, it's worked way better than I thought it would using the Wi-Fi dongle, so I'm happy.
But yeah, Manny, have you downloaded a game?
Yeah, I downloaded Donkey Kong Country.
Okay, and was
it
it
downloaded pretty
slow?
fast. It took about 20 seconds to download, I think it was.
20 seconds?
Pretty fast. Yeah.
But that can't be right, because on the Kotaku video, when the man was downloading Donkey Kong, the original moving of the ladders one, that took.
It took really long. That's because Nintendo sorted out the online a bit more since then. I think they've streamlined it a bit with firmware updates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only took 20 seconds. I was really surprised at how quick it was.
And how much memory did it take up, like out of the blocks on your Wii memory?
How much memory did it take? I think it was like 300 or 200 and something.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It was 219 or something like that. It wasn't too bad. But something that really surprised me is how much memory the Wii games take out of the 2,000 blocks that you get, or whatever it is.
Oh, is
Zelda
that much,
took
is
like
it?
1 block. Monkey Ball takes like 2. You will never need a memory card ever again.
No,
you don't need a 10 gigabyte hard drive like the 360. You just need 512 flash.
Look, if you downloaded every single Virtual Console game, you wouldn't have enough memory.
Yeah, but you can put them onto SD card and then.
I know, but then the SD card's like what, 20 quid a piece.
I guess.
And it soon mounts up. But I suppose it's not a big problem because it's not going to be anyone downloading every single game.
No, but at the moment it's not a problem because we're downloading NES and SNES games. But when we start having to download 64 games, there's only one up at the moment, which is Mario 64. But when more and more of those come, our memory is going to get filled up very quickly.
No, I was going to say, how stupid is that? Unless Nintendo send us memory updates. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Should give us our
yeah,
own memory space on a server somewhere. Like
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. But I doubt they'll do that. I think they're just saying, you get a cheap console, don't expect, masses of, everything. It's just, it's got what it needs. Like, my friends are going on at me today, like saying the Wii's crap because it doesn't have a DVD player and it can't play music and it can't do this and it can't do that. And I'm going, well, I don't care. It plays games and that's what a games console's meant to do. So, get over it. It's, it doesn't really.
Yeah, I think I'm happy it doesn't play DVDs. It doesn't need to. It really doesn't.
Yeah, but aren't Nintendo bringing out a DVD Wii next year?
Yeah, I think they are, but I think they're just doing that to please certain people.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Wii Shop channel. Moving on to the final available channel at the moment, which is the message board channel. This is well, it's more than I expected it to be. I mean, the emailing, well, the Wii mailing service is a lot better than I thought it would be, because when I read the Iwata interviews and stuff, he said that it wasn't like an email service, it was just a sort of message board service, which it isn't. It is an email. You send someone a message, they get it, and there you go. It's just like email.
Yeah, it's just like email, exactly.
I mean, the friend codes are bad, but they're not that bad because it's just one friend code. There isn't one for every single game. So, and I've already got most of my friends on my Wii, so that shouldn't be a problem. Considering.
Yeah, and I like the way you can attach a me to address. So like when you send me your messages, Ben, I get a little picture of your me next to it, so I know it's from Ben.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit more personal.
You can read the name, obviously, but it just makes it a bit quicker, a bit easier to, to see who sent you the message. And you can also send people photos, which is good. It's a nice.
I've sent you a couple of photos, haven't I?
Yeah.
It's cool because you can edit a photo and then you can send it to someone and turn this very serious photo into something quite funny.
One thing I haven't known about is I was writing a message to you once, Manny, and I think it was the first message I sent you, and then I couldn't write anymore. I'd got to my limit of how much I could write, and that kind of annoyed me because I had to trim down the message and delete stuff that wasn't necessary, if you like. So.
Well, it's a message system, not an essay system.
Well, I know.
Oh, I like the way you can write little memos to yourself as well, reminding you of things for the future.
Yeah, but also to members of your family.
That's really cool. Yeah, but it's in my room, so my family doesn't use it.
That's the idea, man. It's for instead of using the fridge as your message board, you use the Wii. That's the point of it.
But I will say that I actually got my family playing the Wii. My mum and dad were playing Wii tennis, and it was pretty cool. I couldn't believe it myself. But I really think Nintendo's really cottoned onto something.
Let's move on to that. That is annoying because my dad's like, come on, let's have a game of bowling, Ben. I don't want a game of bowling, Dad. I want to play Twilight Princess. And I feel really bad saying I don't want to play bowling with you, Dad, because it's like the first time ever he's started to play video games, but it's just kind of annoying when you want to play your own games, if you get what I mean. Yeah.
So you're lucky. I'm the opposite. I end up playing Twilight Princess, but I would like to play tennis and bowling with my dad, but my dad just doesn't. He said he'll play with me on Sunday. But when I say, do you want to play tennis? He's like, oh, I'm tired. I don't know. I'd like to play with him more, though. I'd love it if my parents played games. It's something that I love doing, and if I could do it with the people I love.
It's like, he's mega into it now. He's like, that's the best thing, that's definitely worth 180 quid. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, of course it is. So
your dad's right, cool.
My dad's cheese cob.
Oh, cheese cob, yes.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo are doing the job. They're doing what they said they'd do, and getting more people into gaming who don't play games before. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have asked me about Wii, which people had never really talked to me about video games with, and they've just come up to me and goes, "So, did you get that new Wii thing?" And they're like, "What is it?" And they're asking me about it. The other day I was in Game Station and there was like 7 mothers or something, like trying to ask the guy about Wii who was working there, but he was like helping some other customer. So they asked me, and I was explaining to them what it was and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, do you have to buy the Wiimote, or do you need the Wii itself as well?" Because for people who've never bought consoles before, it's completely new to them. Memory cards and stuff like that. And yeah, it's daunting. It's very daunting. They don't know what they need. They want to get everything so that they can have the full experience. They don't want just half of it. If you get what I mean.
Which is another thing I am kind of annoyed with. They give you Wii Sports with the console, but only one Wiimote. And at the moment, the controllers are like mega out of stock. You can't get them anywhere. And I really want to play tennis with my dad, but I can't because I've only got one Wiimote. So we end up playing bowling over and over again, and it does kind of get, a bit repetitive. And I just wish they'd sort of gave you 2 Wiimotes and left the nunchuck out, and sort of said,
yeah.
the nunchucks.
When they first announced it, I really had a feeling it was gonna be the Wii and 4 Wiimotes as a package.
Oh, that would
everyone
be
would
awesome.
get the full experience. I think they should have done that instead of Wii Sports, because everyone would have bought it and then they would have bought Wii Sports.
No. Or put Wii Sports, 4 Wiimotes, Wii, all the things you need, or up the price to like $220 or something. I still think people would have bought it if it had 4 controllers with it, because a console's never done that before. So
It's crazy how like Wii Sports is such a good game, and that we were forced to buy it, but in Japan they weren't forced to buy it, but it outsold Twilight Princess.
Exactly, I think Nintendo.
Did you hear that? And we play both of them.
It's the adverts that's selling the games. I mean, the ad campaign Nintendo have done with the Wii is absolutely incredible. Like every 5 minutes you see a Wii advert.
It really is. Yeah.
So yeah, I think Nintendo are really.
I think it speaks volumes. The fact that we play in Wii Sports outsold Zelda speaks volumes of that. The Japanese audience wants something new and fresh, because they know Zelda, it's tried and tested, but they want to try something new first, which I think is quite significant.
So yeah, we need to be moving on because we're already halfway sort of through. We're going to talk a little bit. We'll do a full scale review of a few of the games next week. So that's going to be our main discussion. But we'll just run through the basics of a few games. Legend of Zelda, Red Steel, Wii Play, and Wii Sports. So we'll start with Wii Sports. What's your view on it, Manny? What do you reckon?
I think that they focused on like 2 or 3 games, and they kind of botched out the other ones a little bit. Like boxing isn't very fleshed out; it's just boxing. If you get what I mean. It's still a video game. Boxing is still a video game. It's not what do you call it? 1-to-1. Whereas tennis is more 1-to-1.
What happens with me is with the boxing, it doesn't work. Half the time I punch and it doesn't even recognise that I've punched.
Yeah,
it really gets on my nerves because.
The reason that is, Ben, is because they made boxing like more of a video game, so that when you punch and you do loads of punches, your character gets tired. There's no meter to show it, but he has like a fatigue. So like he gets tired, and then you have to wait a while, and then time your punch. And if you time your punch well, you do a big fat punch. So if you try and play like that.
Boxing's one of my least favourite of the ones.
Yeah, mine as well. I've played it once, I think.
Yeah, same. Tennis is definitely my favourite. That's just fun.
Yeah, tennis is definitely my favourite. Then bowling, and then golf a close second. Because I've started to learn how golf works, and I just love the fact that I'm in my I'm in my bedroom, and I'm playing a round of golf. Like, it's relaxing. It's nice.
I'd say that tennis was my favourite, then bowling, then baseball, then golf, then boxing. Because with the golf, the putting just doesn't seem to work. You have to swing it quite hard, and you wouldn't swing it hard. You swing it quite softly. It just doesn't really feel right for me. But Can't have everything.
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. With baseball, how do you hold your bat? Because do you swing it behind? Do you hold it like? Do you swing it so that the bat is like right behind you, behind your neck, and then hit it?
Yes, that's how you're meant to do it.
Yeah, well, no, but when it shows you the demo, it shows you holding the bat like the bat is pointing towards the sky, but it's next to your head. And if you do it like that and hit, you're much more likely to get home runs. You should try it. Well, everyone should try it. It's got one.
That's what I do.
What, you hold it so the bat is pointing towards the sky, not pointing like diagonally to the left?
That's what I do.
Oh, okay. Because when you do it normally, like a normal baseball player, it doesn't work very well.
No, but Wii Sports overall, it's a good. I mean, I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be some crappy free game, but it's actually, a really good, especially on the multiplayer.
Yeah,
multiplayer
I genuinely think it's one of the best games I've ever played. Genuinely.
Yeah, same.
It's so much fun. I want to play it every day. It's really cool.
So yeah, overall I'd give Wii Sports a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, same. I'd give it 9 out of 10.
Okay, cool. Right, the next game is Wii Play. What do you reckon to Wii Play, Manny?
Okay. I've got some problems with Wii Play. I think the first 3 or 4 mini games work, and then after that, it just gets really bad. The tank game was really bad.
Yeah, I have the exact
The cow running game was really bad. The best one is that ping pong game.
Oh no, the ping pong is terrible.
No, it's the best, Ben. Seriously,
No, listen,
ping pong is the best.
Listen, Find Me is the best one, because that just adds so much more personal touch to it, and it's such a fun game. It's like, where's Wally? And especially when you're playing with another person, and you're thrashing them. That's fun.
Yeah, Find Me's cool, but it reminds me of the Mario 64 DS minigame, where you had to find Mario and Luigi and Yoshi and Mario.
Yeah, but it's still...
Play that ping pong game, because the ping pong, me and my friend, we thought that the ping pong is worth the £5 that you're paying for it. Because you pay only £5.
Sometimes it isn't accurate. Sometimes my friend hit the ball when it bounced over to his side, and he got it. It was a foul ball or something.
You have to point towards the screen all the time. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Manny, we're not retards. We don't have to frigging play it. We're doing it exactly right.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, we're not going to talk about Wii Play too much, because it's basically like 9 mini games, really basic. And you are paying £5-10 for it. There's nothing amazing there, but it's still a cool game, especially when you get.
But if you want an extra Wiimote, pick it up. Yeah, exactly. It's worth it just for the Wiimote.
So yeah, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay, cool. Right, next one, Red Steel. What do we reckon to Red Steel?
Red Steel, yeah. It's I haven't played it much, but what I have played, I found it fun. I don't think that it's a game that is amazing and that it's like, what they thought it was going to be, like, a revolution in first-person shooter.
Yeah,
game mechanics, but it's just fun to play, and I find myself not wanting to stop playing it. I want to keep playing it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So if a game makes you want to keep playing it, then the game has succeeded, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like with Halo and stuff, you do a few levels and you sort of get bored, or you get annoyed of having to, or you keep dying and stuff. But on this, it's so natural. At first, I must admit this, I got so pissed with the controls at first. They were absolutely incredibly hard to use. I mean, because you're so used to like I said, Halo and Counter-Strike and stuff on the PC, where your gun always stays in the middle of the screen. Well, on this, you move the Wiimote, and the Wiimote moves with your gun, and you've got to play
you have
for
to
at
keep
least,
recentering. Yeah, you have to keep recentering your cursor, don't you, when you turn? Otherwise, you're looking left and you've turned right, etc.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's so much more fun than Halo. Sorry,
was
but
talking.
I have to drive home the fact that it's much more fun than Halo. Because Halo's so boring.
Oh, you made me forget now. Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, the sword fighting bits, they're not very good, I don't reckon, myself.
I actually like the sword fighting bits the best.
No, I mean, well, I admit that when I first played them, I thought they was really bad, but I'm sort of getting into them now. Now I can do all the parries and the special moves and stuff, but, you know.
Yeah, and when they like almost defeat you, and you just go into overdrive, and you just like do like 100 blocks or whatever, and just keep blocking and blocking, and then you attack and you counter attack. You just feel so good because I don't know, you just feel good because they've attacked the crap out of you, and then you come back and just kill them.
I like how you do get the choice to kill them or not, and it doesn't affect the storyline or anything. I mean, you know, there's some people who I will spare because they seem like they've just been sent there to kill me, whereas other people are being absolute dicks, and you've got to kill them, you know, and you sort of feel that feeling inside you, you know, of doing something good, sort of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But did you know that you can also surrender normal enemies as well? I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, you need the slow
normal
motion
enemies
time
like don't
to do
shoot,
it.
don't shoot. No, I haven't got slow motion time yet. I'm right.
Alright, I have.
Yeah.
Okay, then, well, I'd definitely recommend picking up this game, and you've got to persevere with it, because for the first 2 or 3 hours, you will think it's the worst game on hell because you can't do the controls, but once you've mastered them, it's an excellent game, and, you know, definitely one worth buying. If you haven't got it already, that is.
Yeah, and
so I
also think that, the first level I think was a bad choice for first level.
Yeah, there was
it gets
too
better
much
as you go on.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. The first level was just really bad. And sometimes it's annoying because you finish a sword fighting sequence and you've still got your sword in your hand and there's people shooting at you. It doesn't automatically change to the gun and you have to change the gun yourself.
Oh, that's
but then when you're in a sword fighting situation, it automatically puts a sword in your hand. Oh, okay. It still is broken.
Right, so yeah, let's rate this. I'd give it about an 8.5 out of 10.
I give it 8.2.
Okay, and finally, The Legend of Zelda. Now, we're going to do a full review of this week, so let's not go into it too much, but we'll talk about the controls and stuff like that. So, yeah, this, I've got to say, is the best Zelda game I have ever played. A million times better than Ocarina, in my opinion. Just, the world is, it's just amazing. You've got to play it to...
Yeah, I'll second that.
I mean,
it really is.
Like
I'm speechless.
Yeah, Manny, we were sort of thinking at the first it wasn't going to be that much better than Ocarina and stuff, weren't we? We were like, you know, Ocarina's so good, how can anything sort of best it? But this has easily done that. I mean, it's just so fluent and flawless, and the controls are amazing, and it's like orgasmic. So,
it is, and the storyline is so much deeper.
Yeah, that's it.
The whole story is just...
That's what keeps me hooked.
Wow.
You know, that's what keeps me playing, because like before, the dungeons seemed like a chore. I must admit, on Ocarina and other games, the dungeons were like, oh, I can't be asked to do this. But on this, I'm like, I've got to finish this because I want to carry on with the story and see what happens. And you know, oh wow, I'm all hyper now.
Yeah, and there's little things that are like way better than any other Zelda. Like, you get bombs for the first time, and then you find some like you find a rock somewhere and you blow it up just like you usually do, but then you go into like the cave that appears, and it's like usually it's just like a little room in a chest, but this is like a whole network of corridors and spiders, and I really thought like I don't know, it felt proper like an adventure and fleshed out, not just a video game.
And
felt like I was in a real cave.
Manny, you can also like properly swim. I'm not going to spoil it, but eventually you can actually swim in the water, and not just use the iron boots to fall down, if you get what I mean. So you can dart about in the water, and you know I think that was annoying on other Zelda games. You couldn't do that, but on this you can. And being a wolf,
yeah.
You know, being a wolf is
being a wolf is wicked. The senses system is amazing.
Yeah. I mean.
I
and the graphics. The graphics at first I thought it wasn't that good, but then I started getting into some of the... No, I thought it was good, but I didn't think there was anything special. And then I got into some of the like new areas like Lake Hylia the Goron mines.
Oh, Lake Hylia looks amazing.
Yeah, and
the way you get to Lake Hylia, the way you get there is just, you guys are gonna love it. It's crazy.
Yeah. If you haven't got it already, that is. I mean, I'm sure we've got some listeners who are ploughing through it, but yeah.
And there's one part where you can pick up the grass and call on a falcon to help you.
Yeah.
The first time an enemy does that, and you're like, I won't spoil what happens, but it's pretty cool.
I love the Twilight Realm. I think it's so well done. I like how all the monsters have got an alternate sort of being in the Twilight Realm, and it's just amazing. I think we're gonna have to finish this now because we've got some other stuff to do. But if you haven't bought this,
I just want to say one thing quickly.
Yeah, go.
I just really like the way you go through the Twilight Realm and you see a place in the Twilight Realm for the first time, and you learn what's where, and where people are and what it looks like, and how to get to certain places, and then you just the feeling that that you're going to visit here again when you're Link, like when it's bright and beautiful. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. But
it's such a nice feeling.
Right, we're going to finish this now saying, if you haven't bought this game, if you hate Zelda, if you can't stand the series, get it. Because if you like adventure games, if you like sword games, if you like shooting games, this has got everything. I mean, fair enough, some of the puzzles are hard, and if you're not a puzzly person, they might sort of frustrate you, but, I mean, it's a classic game, and I'm sorry, I've got to give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it 11, because it goes to 11. I mean, the fishing is really good as well. I mean, I was in the fire dungeon, I think it was, and I just found a little pool of water, and I started fishing in a Zelda dungeon. I mean, I took time out to fish. That just summed it up for me. The fact that you could do anything you want when you want.
Yeah, and that's well, we're not going to spoil it, but there is ways to go out of the dungeon whenever you please and go back, which may make it seem a bit easy, but it just sort of makes it feel, it's good. I mean, but we've really got to finish this now. So yeah, I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave it 11. But also, one last thing I want to say is that Midna is probably the greatest character in Zelda history.
I have to second and third and friggin' fourth that. She is amazing. Oh, I love her. She's just so
cute.
I
love her. So much better than Navi. Oh God.
Yeah, but Manny, I know you're not as far as me on it. You haven't got to the part where you see the true side of Midna, sort of thing, and
Oh, I know there's something brewing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to finish that now. That is our little mini reviews. We're going to do some full reviews next week, so be looking forward to that. So yeah, moving swiftly on, because we are sort of racking up the time here, onto some fan mail. Yeah, we have already got some fan mail, and the first one is from John Locke, our resident dick, John Locke. And he says, he says, "Hey Weeds, take out the background music during the whole podcast. Annoying. Thanks. Good intro. I'm John Locke." Yes, we know you, John Locke. And then this is my reply to you, John Locke. When it loads, stupid friggin' Gmail. Okay, this is my reply to you. The background music will only be on during the introduction of the podcast and will be turned off for the main discussion. Thanks for the email, Ben at Weeds. And so yeah, that's John's email. John's just complaining as usual because he doesn't know anything better. I'm just loading our second email up, which is from Peter Chan. Yo to Peter. Big up the Australian.
Before you carry on with that, John was on Infendo Radio the other day. I don't know if you heard it.
Really?
But I don't know. He called them up and he just said, "Oh, I got my Wii and I waited 4 hours to get it, and he loves it." I don't know why Infendo put that on their radio show. I really don't know. And now he's bigging himself up. I'm John Locke, I'm famous, and I'm on Infendo. Okay. It ran over.
Okay. Yeah, so our second fan mail, or...
We love you, John.
Call it. Shut up, Manny. Our second fan mail is from Peter Chan, and he says, "Hi guys, it's me, Peter. I'm going to get a Wii tomorrow. As always, I have a question. Will all of you get together later for a reunion? The beginning was really cool. I bet it's Bowser's Castle, hopefully. So I gotta go. Bye." Then I said to him, "If you mean the original Nintendo cast, then, well, you'll just have to wait and see. ... And I go, send us your Wii friend code, and when we get our Wii's in like one day, we'll send you ours. That's only if you want to, of course. Thanks for the email, Ben at Wiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii basically, before I
Oh, give me
continue,
his friend code.
Yeah, we'll log on to the Gmail, you idiot.
Oh, okay. You have to give me the login details. I keep
Right.
forgetting them. Okay.
Okay, well they're not difficult. Right, okay. If you want to send us an email or send us your Wii friend code and we'll send you back ours, or anything, just send us anything. We're not really bothered as long as it isn't a virus. Yeah, just email us at WiiiDSpodcast@gmail.com. That is WiiiDSPODCAST@gmail.com. Yeah, so that's that. And the final fan mail is from Jessie Frost, or Jessica Frost, whichever way you want to put it. And she says, "Hi everyone, how are you? I'm glad to hear about Weeds. It sounds like it's going to be great. I can't wait till the first episode. I know you all have a awesome senses of humour, so I'm looking forward to hearing episode 1. Jessie, 16, from Canada." And I goes, "Yeah, well, episode 1 may be delayed for a few more days, as Mani, one of our co-hosts, didn't arrive on time. But when we do get it out, it's going to be great." Ben at Weeds. So
That's not fair. I was ill. I was very ill.
I know, yes, I know. I'm not
You
saying
guys
I'm
probably
blaming you,
don't.
I'm just saying.
You guys probably don't know, but when the Wii launched, like the day before, I just got struck down with the worst cough, and it didn't ruin my Wii experiences, but it dampened them a little bit. I still played 9 hours of Twilight Princess the day I got it, but yeah.
So yeah, in a few weeks, before I do the release dates, I'm just going to say, in a few weeks we're going to be getting the Wiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii sorry. As well as we're going to be setting up a competition in which you can win a fabulous prize. And the competition is going to be who can make the best celebrity me. Well, basically, you've got to add us on your Wii to do this, and then you send us your celebrity me, what you think is the best lookalike. Send us that. We'll compare it to a real photo, and the one we think is the winner, we'll get some prize. We haven't finalised it yet, but yeah. So that's just a few quick announcements before I move on to the release dates. So let me just get them out of honor.
Oh, when you send us your celebrity me, send them with a message so that we know that
Yeah, send
they're your
us
celebrity
who
me
they're
that
meant to
you're
be.
giving in.
Where are they? Friggin' release dates. Oh dear, I've lost them. Oh no.
What, you're doing re-release dates?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
I hear Excite Truck is coming in February.
yeah, over here. Excite Truck looks crap anyway. It's only got 4 tracks on it.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
4 tracks?
No, alright, not 4 tracks then, 4 worlds. So it's only got desert,
4 worlds.
snow, forest, and things.
But it looks so much fun. I think I'll pick it up, in the future. I hear it's good.
Yeah, when the price has gone down.
Yeah.
So
Has
yeah,
anyone
here we go.
got Have you played Rayman, Ben?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of picking that up.
Anyway, can I get on with these, please, Manny?
Yeah, go.
Okay. From the December the 1st, I'm going to do them from, because we have missed an episode. On the 1st of December, Yoshi's Island 2, SNK versus Capcom Card Fighters. On the 8th of December, Cooking Hardware, Cooking Mama. Also, Wii Hardware, well, this has already all come out. Zelda Twilight Princess, Tony Hawk's, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Call of Duty, blah blah blah, yeah, brilliant. And basically, all the Wii release games. There isn't really anything major. Yeah, brilliant. Can't be asked to do that. Okay, so the release dates of this week, because I'm a lazy arse. I think that's about it then, because as of now we haven't got any other segments or sections or whatever you want to call them. So, yeah. So yeah, I'll remind you one more time. Email us at Wiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiifeedback as is humanely possible to get the show up to the highest quality. And one more thing before we pack up. For those of you that listen to Nintendo, you'll remember I used to sing at the end of each show. In a few episodes' time, I'm going to start again with one of my classics by Wiiiiiiiiiiiiiii, so we're looking forward to that. And that's about it, so... You ready, Manny? Are we going to do the outro?
Let's go.
Okay. From me, Ben.
From me, Manny.
You were tempted to say from me, Matt, then, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, yeah. See ya.
Bye-bye.